Hello, everybody. Welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I am Kim. This will be a short, slow flow Vinyasa practice. Bring yourself to your mat and find a comfortable seat. You're welcome to sit up on something if you like. Find an upright alignment of the spine, sitting up nice and tall, and finding those natural curves of the spine. You can close your eyes if that feels okay for you, or find a soft and steady gaze. And take a moment to connect in, checking in with yourself, observing yourself. How are you feeling today? How does your body feel, your mind, your breath, your energy? What does your emotional tone feel like? No judgment, just be curious. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Take a few deep, smooth, steady breaths. I invite you to bring in the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with yourself as you move through this practice, and to carry that intention with you into the world if you so choose. Take one more deep breath in through your nose and sigh it out of your mouth. Release your hands. Now take a deep breath in. As you do, sweep the arms out to the sides and up. And as you exhale, begin to circle the wrists around and bring the arms back down and out to the sides. Following your breath a few times, inhaling as you lift the arms up overhead. And as you exhale again, little circles of the wrists as you bring the arms back down and out to the sides. Few more. Let's do one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, wrist circle. Arms down and out to the sides. Then we'll take right fingers underneath that right shoulder, reach that left arm up. Deep breath in as you lengthen down through the sitting bones and up through the crown of the head. And then fold yourself over to the right. Putting down through left sitting bone and up and out through left fingers. And you can shift the gaze as you like. You're rolling the gaze up towards the ceiling, down towards the mat. And then slowly bring yourself up to center, and then we'll switch it to the other side. Left fingers come down to the mat. Right arm reaches up along the ear. Deep breath as you find some length through the spine. And then as you exhale, folding over to the left, rooting down through right sitting bone, reaching up and out through right fingers. And then back up to center. Let's take palms together at the heart. Nice deep breath, finding that length through the spine again as you exhale, little baby twist over to the right. And then let's inhale, bring it back to center. As you exhale, take a little baby twist over to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, spin the heart over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, we'll spin the heart over to the left. And then bring yourself back to center. Shake out the hands. If you're sitting on something, you can remove it. Find your way over into table. Let's rock the hips from side to side. And bring yourself to center. Roll through some cat-cow. Inhaling, you tip the tail up. Heart reaches forward. And then as you exhale, round through your back. Press the floor away from you. Tailbone tilts down. And then a few times rolling yourself back and forth. Waking up through the spine, waking up through the hips. And coming back to your table, let's step the right foot out to the right side, toes pointing out to the right, right knee over the right ankle. Rock yourself a few times, side to side, sort of bending, straightening that right leg. And then bring that right knee back up over that right ankle. Walk yourself in. Come up to stand on that left knee, foot, shin. Open the arms out to the sides. Take that right forearm over to that right thigh. Gently fold yourself over to the right. Reach that left arm up over the ear. And then come up to center. Now we'll take the left hand to that left thigh. Right arm reaching up over the ear. And then you gently arch yourself over to the left. Come back up to center, arms out to the sides, finding our warrior two on the knees. We'll take hands back down to the mat. Right leg comes back to where it started. Step left foot out to the side. Left toes out to the side. Left knee tracking over the ankle. Few little rocks here. Bending that left knee, making that leg a little bit straighter as you rock it side to side. And then bring it back, so left knee stacks up over the ankle. You walk yourself in, come up to stand on that right knee, foot, shin, arms reaching out to the sides. And then left knee to that, left elbow to that left thigh. Folding over to the left, right arm reaches up over that ear. And then press into the feet, bring it back up. Arms out to the sides. Right hand to the right thigh, left arm up along the ear, and then you fold it over to the right now. And then back up. Arms out to the sides, warrior two, on the knees, hands down to the mat. Pull that right leg back in, tuck toes under, glide your hips up and back, downward dog. Find what you need here. Walk it out, pounce it out. Rock it side to side, back and forth. You take what you need. And we'll crouch the knees down, coming into tiger dog, and then glide hips up, downward dog. Crouch it down, bend the knees, glide hips up. Crouch it down, bend the knees. This time when you send hips up, send right leg up also, three-legged dog. Right toes pointing down towards the mat, squaring down. And we'll bend that right knee, take it underneath the chest as you shift forward, core plank, shoulders coming forward of the wrists, feeling the weight into the fingertips. And then we'll send the right leg up and back again, three-legged dog. Now we'll take that right leg back underneath the chest, shift it forward, begin to hug that right knee over towards left side of the mat, extend that right leg out to the left, lower pinky toe side of that right foot down to the mat. Begin to put your weight into that right hand, lighten up through the left hand. You can come up onto the finger pads. Press into that right hand and then begin to wiggle that left foot so it turns down towards the end of the mat. Pressing really strong into the right hand, lifting up through inner right arm, and then begin to peel that left arm up. Fallen triangle. And then we'll take a left hand down to the mat, bend that right knee, draw it back into the chest, and now we'll begin to plant that left foot to the mat, turning the foot. So left toes are pointing towards the right side of the mat now. Now we'll take our weight down into the left hand, finger pads clawing the mat. Begin to reach that right knee, right elbow up towards the ceiling. Staying here, or you drop that ball of that right foot back behind you. You're going to turn left toes down the mat, pressing down strong into that left hand. Right hand can come back behind the head, lifting the heart up for wild thing. And then we'll bend that left knee. Begin to reach that right knee, right hand back up. Right hand comes back down to the mat. Extend right leg out behind you for three-legged dog. Release right foot down to the mat. Crouch yourself down. Send that left leg up. Three-legged dog. We'll bend that left knee. Bring it forward. Knee to chest. Core plank. Press down through the hands. Hug that knee up. Hug that left heel up towards your bum. Send that left leg up and back again. Three-legged dog. We'll take it forward again. Knee to chest. This time hug left knee over towards right. Begin to turn that right foot and extend that left leg over towards the right. Coming up onto right finger pads or rooting down into that left foot. Reach that right arm up. Lower pinky toe side of that left foot down to the mat. Maybe you wiggle that right foot down towards the end of the mat. Fallen triangle. And then we'll take that right hand down to the mat. Bend that left knee. Bring it into your chest. Now shift it to the other side. Turning right toes over towards left side of the mat. Press down into that right hand. Lift up that left knee, left arm. Stay here. Or we'll begin to step that left foot back behind you, coming up onto ball of that foot. Turning right toes down the mat. Left arm behind the head. Press into that right hand. Lift up through your heart. And then release. Root down into that right hand. Bend that right knee. Begin to lift up that left knee, left arm again. Bring that right leg a little bit straighter. And then the left hand comes back down to the mat. Roll back onto that right foot. Send the left leg up. Three-legged dog. Release that foot down and walk yourself up. Forward fold, top of the mat. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And we fold it in. Press into the feet, rise up, palms together overhead, hands to your heart. We'll reach arms up, fold in. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant hands down to the mat, step yourself back to plank. Drop your knees down, lower down to belly, all the way down. Hug the elbows in, lift heart, baby cobra. Release, tuck the toes, press it up and back, downward dog. Crouch down, send right leg up. Three-legged dog. Spin that right knee, bring it through, core plank, step right foot through. We'll turn and drop left foot, toes out to the side, bend the knees, press into the feet, lift up, open yourself into warrior two. Right knee bends, arms reach wide. Right forearm to that right thigh, left arm reaches up over the ear, side angle. Now we'll sweep the left arm back towards that left leg and then back up around the ear. As you do that, begin to straighten that right leg. Bring that right hand to the knee, the shin or the thigh. Left arm reaches up, finding our triangle pose. Again, we'll sweep that left arm back towards that left leg. Begin to bend that right knee. And as you sweep the arm back up over the ear, right forearm back to that right thigh for your side angle pose. And we'll do it again. Left arm sweeps back. Begin to straighten that right leg. Triangle pose, left arm reaches up. And then again, left arm sweeps back. You find your way back into your side angle. Press down into the feet, lift up. Let's find our warrior two. Hands down to the mat. Step yourself back to plank. Lower the knees. Lower yourself down. Baby cobra or full cobra. And release it down, tuck toes. Hips up and back, downward dog. Crouch down. Left leg up. Bend that knee, bring it forward, core plank. Step left foot through, turn, drop right foot, toes out to the side, bend the knees, lift up, open it into your warrior two. And then over to side angle, left forearm to the left thigh, right arm up over the ear. We'll sweep that right arm back towards the back of the mat, and then back up along the ear as you straighten that left leg, opening into your triangle. Right arm sweeps back towards back of the mat again. Bend that left knee. Left forearm comes back to the left thigh. Right arm back up over the ear, side angle. Again, right arm sweeps back. You straighten that left leg. Right arm back up to ceiling, triangle. And then once more, we take it back into our side angle. Press into your feet, lift up. Warrior two. Hands to the mat, step yourself back to plank. Now lower down to the knees, or we'll take it into chaturanga. Rolling forward on your toes. Bring shoulders forward up the wrists. Bend the elbows so that as you lower down, elbows will stack up over the wrists. Keeping shoulders above level of elbows. And we'll come onto tops of the feet, thighs lifted, pull heart forward, upward dog. Bring it back into your downward dog. Step or hop it up. Top of your mat, fold yourself in. Press into feet, rise up. Palms come back to heart. Reach up. Fold in. Halfway left. Plant hands down, step back. Find your plank. Find your flow. Whatever variation you like today. Always welcome to skip the flow. Meet back in downward dog. Bend your knees, crouch it down, send left leg up. Bend that left knee, shift forward. Step that left foot through. To the left thumb, turn, drop that right foot. Toes out to the side, bend the knees, lift up, back into your warrior two. Pressing down through that pinky toe side of right foot. Pressing feet away from each other. Same time, hugging the feet in. Left forearm to that left thigh, right arm up over the ear. Side angle. Again, right arm sweeps back and then back up over the ear as you straighten that left leg coming into your triangle. Right arm sweeps back, bend that left knee back into your side angle. And then again, right arm sweeps back and up, opening into your triangle. Back into side angle. And then open it back into your warrior two. From your warrior two, we'll take it into a half moon pose. You could grab a block for this if you like, and take the block up to the top of the mat. Begin to take the weight forward into that left foot. Weight comes forward, left hand reaching for that top left corner of the mat, or block, step, hop, slide that right foot in. Bend that right knee, draw that right knee in towards your chest, and then extend that leg out behind you. toes pointing out to the side. Right arm reaching up. And put your gaze wherever that feels okay for you. And even play around with lifting up that left hand, bringing hand to heart for poet's pose. And then we slowly step a right foot back to the mat, open back into warrior two. Hands come back to the mat, step yourself back to plank. Find your flow. Back into your downward dog. Bend the knees, crouch it down, send your right leg up. Right knee bends, bring it into the chest, core plank, step the right foot through, drop left foot to the mat. Bend the knees, press into the earth, lift up, open it, warrior two. And then over to side angle. Right forearm to that right thigh, left arm up over the ear. Left arm sweeps back towards back of the mat, then sweeps up over the ear as you straighten that right leg or make it straighter. Triangle pose. Left arm sweeps back up over the ear as you bend that right knee, come back into your side angle. And then again, left arm sweeps back up over the ears, you straighten right leg, triangle pose. And then left arm sweeps back. Find yourself back in side angle. Press into your feet, lift up. Take it into warrior two. Bending into that right knee. Shoulders lined up over the hips, reaching out through the fingers. Pressing down and out through the feet. We'll take it into our half moon pose. Right hand reaching towards right corner of the mat or block. Weight transfers into this right foot, right leg, step, hop, slide that back leg in. Bend that left knee, draw it in towards your chest, and then extend that leg back out. Open that leg, stack that left hip on top of the right. Point the toes forward towards that long edge of your mat. Left hand can stay on hip or reach that arm up. Shift your gaze where it feels okay for your neck or for your balance. Flex that left ankle. Breathe. Again, if you like, you can play around with picking up that right hand, bringing that hand to heart. And the right hand comes back down. Begin to bend that right knee, step that foot back. Let's open it back into our warrior two. Hands come back down to the mat. Step it back to plank. Find your flow. From your down dog, walk it out. Find whatever movement you like. Crouch down, send right leg up. Right knee draws into the chest, core plank. Hug a right knee over towards the left. Take that right foot out towards the left. Pinky toe side of the foot comes down to the mat. Press into that right hand. Reach that left arm up. Really strong down through that right hand, right arm. Lifting, lifting, lifting up. Back through our fallen triangle. And then left hand comes back down to the mat. Roll to that left foot now, planting that left foot, toes pointing towards the right. Bend right knee. Reach that right knee, right arm up towards the ceiling. Staying here or taking ball of right foot off the mat behind you. Hand behind the head, lifting the heart for your wild thing. And then we'll root into that left foot. Reach that right knee, right arm back up. Right hand comes back down to the mat. And you send that right leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Release that foot down. Crouch down. Send the left leg up. Bring it forward. Knee to chest. Hug left knee over towards right side. Extend that left leg out towards the right side. Come on to pinky toe side of that foot. Right foot turns and reaches down the mat. You reach that right arm up. And then right hand comes down to the mat. Pull that left knee in as you roll over onto that right foot. Right toes now pointing over towards that left side of the mat. Strong through the right fingers. Finger pads. Press into that right hand. Lift that left knee. Left arm. Smile. Hold here, or we'll take the left foot, ball of the foot back behind you. You're going to turn the right toes down the mat. Left hand comes to the back of the head. Lift the heart. Press the floor away. And then left hand comes back down to the mat. And we'll extend that leg up. Release that foot down to the mat. Lower your knees down. Come back to sit on your heels, bum to heels. Find your way into child's pose, your version of child's pose. From your child's pose, walk your hands over towards that right knee, right thigh. A few breaths here. And then walk hands back through center, over to that left leg. And then walk your hands back to center, back up. Sit on the heels. Bring one hand to heart, one hand to belly. Close your eyes. Or find that soft, steady gaze again. Come back to our intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate to ourselves. Palms together at your heart. Thank you so much for sharing this short, slow flow practice with me with love and gratitude. Namaste.